Hello, students of class 8. I am Prashant sir from Sunbeam Convent School, Buxar. Hope you are doing well and enjoying this remote learning sitting at home during this lockdown caused by corona pandemic. And here I am before you to continue the discussion of the story. The Shoemaker, written by Charles Dickens before the French Revolution. This is the fourth and final episode of the story. I would like to summarize the story in previous episode briefly before advancing towards the story today. In the last episode of the story, we came to know that Defarge was not the only man came to meet the shoemaker, but also there were two visitors whose name were Mr. Lorry and Lucy. Mr. Lorry was his old friend and Lucy was shoemaker's daughter. The shoemaker told his name 105 North Tower. This was actually given to him in prison. His actual name was Monsieur Manet, and by profession he was a doctor, not a shoemaker. But he forgot his identity and spent long 18 years in prison. Mr. Lorry tried hard to make him recall his identity. For this, he gave him some clues so that he would recognize himself and his daughter Lucy and his friend Mr. Lorry. Will he and his daughter reunite and live together? To get the suspense revealed, watch this story till end. When Mr. Lorry asked the shoemaker, whose name is Monsieur Manet, about Defarge, if he remembered anything to him, this is the point left in the previous episode. Now we start the story, so let's continue. First para, from as the shoemaker to her face till her face. Now see the hard words. By turn, it means one after other. Obliterate, it means destroy, vanish, disappear. Mist, it means fog. Overcloud, it means dark and gloomy. Frightened means fearful. Compassion, it means pity for someone. Keep off, stay at some distance. Students, I am not going to read the line of this para. I am going to explain this paragraph before you, so listen to me carefully. Here, the author Charles Dickens says that the shoemaker sat and looked fixedly by turns, it means one after the other, Mr. Lorry and Defarge. There were some long disappear marks were in the middle of his forehead. They were showing that how much and how long the shoemaker suffered in his life. Those marks sometimes become dark, sometimes visible, and sometimes faint, and sometimes gone. But in fact, the marks were present over the forehead of the shoemaker. What was appearing at her father's face, that was the same thing and same expression were coming and going, fading in and fading out repeatedly on the fair young face who was Lucy's face. By this time, Lucy, being not noticed by anyone, had come to the point where she could see her father and stood there looking at her father. At first, her hands raised in fearful pity, and she extended her hand towards him. She could not keep him off out of her sight. Her hands were trembling back to life and hope, and that was exactly the expression was on her face coming repeatedly. Next para, it is from darkness had fallen to resumed his work. The see the hard words attentively. It means with attention. Abstraction, a state of mind lost in thought. Sought, sought. It is the past tense of seek, which means look for, search for. Resume means to restart. Now see the explanation of this paragraph. It is from darkness to resumed his work. It was getting evening on the place and darkness was fallen on him. It means the things were getting less visible. The shoemaker looked at the two men with less attention. His eyes were looking very sad and hopeless, and it seemed like those eyes were lost in some thought and being in that state. Those eyes were stuck at the ground and looked about him in the old way and looked here and there. And finally, after recovered from his deep thought, he took a deep sigh and resumed his work. Now, see the paragraph third, that is from have you recognized him to let us draw further back hus. Let us see the hard words. Hus means quiet. Now, see the explanation attentively, listen it. In a very low voice, Defarge asked the shoemaker if he had recognized Mr. Lorry. The shoemaker accepted for a moment that he recognized the man and his face that once he had seen in his life. And this happened for a while. The shoemaker urged them to be silent so that he could go further back in his past and recall all the things. So he said, let it go. Now, see paragraph next. She had moved from the wall of the garret to over his labor. Hard words. Garret means attic. You can also call it storeroom. Awful means very bad and unpleasant. Stoop, it means bend. Now Lucy moved from the wall of the attic, which was very near to the bench on which her father was sitting. There was something bad in his consciousness, and that could have put his hand away and touched him as he bent over his labor, means as he started his work of making shoe. Now, paragraph number 5. It happened to though they had. Hard word at length, it means after a long time. There was a knife beside the shoemaker, and it happened after a some time he had a chance to take the instrument in his hand and it can be changed. It means that there was a tool in his hand. The knife was on the side where her daughter Lucy was standing. The shoemaker took the knife and bent over his work again. When he saw the skirt of her dress, he raised her daughter's skirt to look her face. The two spectators started to move forward, but she waved her hand to make them stop. It means that Lucy made them stop. She had no fear of being struck with his knife, but the two visitors had feared that the shoemaker could strike her with the knife. Now, next paragraph. He started to what is this? See the explanation, there is no any words that you don't know. The shoemaker looked at her fearful in a frightened manner, and after a moment his lips began to try to say something, but no sound came from his lips because they were trembling. There was a quick pause, and he was taking breath with some labor. The shoemaker heard someone ask what that was, and it was asked by his daughter. Now, next paragraph, that is the last one. We are about to close it, we are about to finish the chapter. With tears streaming down her face, too. Who are you? Streaming means, students, rolling down, coming down. It means when the tears coming down from our eyes, it is, we can say that is streaming. And gaoler means chief jailer. Lucy started weeping. Lucy, who was standing there, who was sitting there on the bench with shoemaker, started weeping, and tears rolling down on her face, and she kept her two hands to her lips and kissed them to her father. Then the shoemaker asked her if she was not the chief jailer's daughter. She answered negatively, means she said no. Her father again asked who she was. Her father asked his daughter who you are, because he was not able to recognize anyone. He was not able to identify anyone due to being isolated for a long period of time. Not yet trusting the tones of her voice too, he took it up and looked at it. Now, hard words, recoil. Recoil means moved body quickly away from somebody. Thrill, it means to suddenly excite. Midst, in the middle. Astray, lost in the thought. Abridged. Abridged means to make shorter, to shorten in duration or extent. Sorry, students. Paragraph is from not yet adjusting the tones of her voice to last. Fell to work at his shoemaking. From there, we are about to finish this chapter. Even she was not trusting over his voice, the tone of his voice, despite she sat on the bench beside her father. The shoemaker moved his body quickly away from her, but she placed her hand upon her father's arm. She felt a strange thrill through his blood when she touched his hand, and that feeling was appeared over his face and disappeared. He placed the knife he held in his hand softly and slowly on the ground as he sat looking over her face carefully. Moving his hand forward slowly, he took his hand up and looked at it. In the middle of the action, when he was taking his hand, he again lost in his thought. It means he was not aware with the present time what was going there, and took a deep sigh. Again he started working his shoemaking. Here we found that the shoemaker did not overcome his pain of isolation, the pain of disassociated with the society. Dear students, dear thoughts, so this is all for today. I hope you enjoyed this story very well. If you like it, comment on it. It will make me happy and inspire me to make more videos. Thank you. Stay yourself at home. Take care of yourself. Bye bye.